John Gresham Machen, 1881 to 1937. A chill December wind blew across the platform of Broad Street Station, where J. Gresham Machen waited with other travelers to board a westbound train. He did not look very different from the others, but the conductor spotted him immediately. "Good day, Dr. Machen. Riding the rails again?" This conductor was a ruling elder in a suburban Presbyterian congregation. He felt deeply in debt to Dr. Machen for leading him into a much better understanding of his faith. He looked on it as a gift from God when Dr. Machen had spoken to his elders' conference on liberalism and Christianity many years before. "Hello, Joe. Yes, I am outward bound again. The Lord still has work for me to do." Dr. Machen's warm smile could not quite hide the fact that he was far from well and should not have been traveling anywhere, especially at this time of year. Friends had urged him to take a pass on this latest engagement and rest at home, but Dr. Machen's sense of obligation to Jesus Christ would not allow him such a luxury. "And just where is the Lord sending his faithful servant this time?" Joe asked. Machen handed him his railroad ticket. "It says here that you're ticketed through to Bismarck, North Dakota. Dr. Machen, why are you going out to Bismarck? That's 1,200 miles away. In the dead of winter, too. It's plenty cold in Philadelphia. Bismarck must be headed into deep freeze." "Now, Joe, don't fuss. A little cold weather never hurt anyone. And besides, your trains are steam-heated. I can't disappoint my friend Sam Allen and the people of his 3-Point Charge near Bismarck. They've joined our new denomination, and I want to encourage them in the stand they have taken for God and His Word. I've got a few weeks of vacation from my work at Westminster Seminary, so I'm looking forward to this trip." Joe touched his hand to his cap in silent surrender and helped Dr. Machen onto the train. All he could do was help Dr. Machen find his seat and see him settled in comfortably for the long ride to Bismarck. Years of conversation had taught Joe not to try to change Dr. Machen's mind once it was made up. He knew that Dr. Machen had thought long and hard about these plans and had good reasons for going forward with them. Early life and education. John Gresham Machen was born on July 28, 1881, in Baltimore, Maryland, the second son of Arthur and Mary Machen. His father's faith was quiet but deep, combining reverence for God with a vibrant intellectual life. Machen's mother had a great influence on the early education and spiritual development of Machen and his two brothers through the use of the Westminster Shorter Catechism and basic Bible instruction. At age 11, Machen began attending a private school where he learned Latin, Greek, and the classics. In 1898, 17-year-old Machen began his study at Johns Hopkins University as a classics major, and, after graduating, completed 1 year of graduate-level classical studies. Still unsure of his direction in life, in 1902 he went to the University of Chicago to study banking and international law. During this time, he was trying to get a firm grip on what he believed, struggling to own the faith of his upbringing. With the input of his parents and pastor, he decided that, while studying philosophy at Princeton University, he would also enroll at Princeton Theological Seminary. "The ministry, I am afraid, I can't think of," he wrote his father. In 1905, Machen received his Bachelor of Divinity degree at Princeton Seminary and won a senior essay contest, writing about the virgin birth of Jesus. His essay was published in the Princeton Seminary Review, and he was granted a 1-year fellowship for further study in Germany. During Machen's year in Germany, his faith was further challenged by the New Testament courses he was taking with leading German scholars, such as Wilhelm Hermann. He wrote his father, "I have been thrown into all confusion by what he says. So much deeper is his devotion to Christ than anything I have known in myself, but Hermann affirms very little of that which I have been accustomed to regard as essential to Christianity."